Good afternoon, folks. It's the end of November 2016, and I thought I would show a quick video on how to field dress an animal. Makes a big difference when you can lighten the load when you're back in an area like this. First thing to do is to take the tarsal glands off. Get a clean, sharp knife. And skin them off. They can be discarded. Take them off on both sides. Be careful not to cut the tendon. You can pick either side to put a tag on. Just like that. You roll the deer onto its back. And first thing, I usually use the same knife as a tarsal gland to cut around the butt and then up through the pelvis, just through the skin. No axe required. So we'll start here. So you can see how I've cut around, all the way around. The next cut is just up through here. And you can't really wreck anything. You just gotta go until you find the urethra. You don't have to go up too far, and you can leave most of the hams this way are protected. And you can find that urethra right in here, and you just pull it until it inverses, and then you can cut it on the top side. So you're left with that. Now you skin this down next to the pelvis. On either side. The bone is back here. You just keep cutting and everything goes back through here and pulls out this side. That's what it looks like. So it's all been separated. That's the pelvis. Everything's ready to come back through when you pull it out this way. Now I'm going to cut through here. And I will remove the front, the lungs, the heart and windpipe by reaching in and pull that out, and then pull everything in behind it. So there's nothing you can really wreck here, but it's what makes people nervous because the guts can spill the stomach contents and be pretty messy, but you can clean it up. So don't worry if you've done that. You try not to by having it on its back and having the knife come this way. So I usually start at the sternum. That's where the rib cage is here, before the soft guts are there. And try and find a way into the skin, into the body cavity, without touching the guts, the stomach contents. So usually I'll pull the skin away and try and run it about center down the body. Once you can see that a little bit better, you can remove the layers. Be careful with the knife. The diaphragm sits like this, and you have to cut all the way around from the back all the way to the front underneath to be able to move the material from the front, the heart and lungs, outside. So first, slip inside and cut that. And you can feel it, it's like a band of muscle. In this case, the deer was shot through the lungs, and so there will be significant blood in the body cavity in the front. So once you've cut around the diaphragm and you pull all the material from the front, so here's the lungs, shot through the lungs, and the heart out through there, then you can work on the back, pull the guts out, the stomach, intestine out, the liver, everything else. Work around that diaphragm, cut that muscle out, and then here, now we're back to the beginning where we started. We're trying to pull this through the pelvis, the urethra, and everything. So my goal is to pull and disassemble there and pull through, and then out this side. So now everything comes, including the bladder and all the material, and now you have removed all of the guts from the deer. You feel dressed and ready to be loaded. Just thought I'd mention also, since we've left evidence of sex without splitting it on either quarter, you can actually affix the tag to either tendon. Makes it easy in case you have made a mistake at some point. But tag will go on next here. So for those of you who spend time with an axe in the field, maybe there's another technique that you don't need to split the pelvis and split the brisket that you can use. For those of you who are just new to hunting, and one of the things that worries you most about harvesting an animal is the field dressing, well, I hope that has taken the mystery out of it a little bit for you, and that you can now spend some time afield and harvest sustainable meat for your family. Thank you.